Welcome back, everybody. I've had a long day at work and ready to relax with a relaxing video game to relax. Subnautica's getting a little heavy. The next time we launch this, it's gonna be all like, oh, go on the exploding ship and like get away from some monster so you can harvest exploded ship parts or whatever. It sounds way too intense for how I'm feeling today. So, in light of that, let's go with Dredge. Haven't shown that on the old YouTube yet, so. This is a game about fishing. You're on a fishing boat, and you drive it around on the water, and you collect the fish. It's got a whole story. It's pretty cool. It might get scary later, but I played it for like an hour or two once, and it was just pretty cool. And suitably relaxing. So we'll make a new one. Let's just delete this old thing. Let's see where this takes us. Normally I'm kind of against boats when I'm out on the water. But, you know, if you can't beat them, join them. That's what they always say. It's me driving the old boat. Ran up on some rocks. Because I didn't pay attention to this lighthouse. It's right there. It's what it's for. Morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright, relying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. What a handsome chap that guy is. He has an excellent hat. Welcome to the Great Morrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. That's what I said. Oh, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. Catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. That's right, I gotta get my bearings straight. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on time, it can really creep up on you. Alright, so let's make sure. I don't know how loud this music is, but it seems a little loud. I'm not trying to be all somber and stuff all the time. Okay, so we're supposed to just drive our little boat around. Move forward with a stick. Okay, reverse, left and right. Seems straightforward. Why the heck did that happen? Oh, I'm supposed to just drive. Rotate the camera. Okay, we're a boat. Go to a fishing spot. Let's start fishing. Blue mackerel. Okay, that's where it goes. You don't want to keep fishing the same spot because then it'll deplete the natural resources. What is this little guy? Floating buoy. It serves to mark safe passes, fresh dangerous rocks, and obscured hazards. Ooh, in the gloom of the night. That's where we're supposed to go. Okay. When the night madness strikes us. So those fish are too shallow. I don't have the right fishing equipment. Let's give this a try. Cod. Alright. Do that. You'll notice time only moves forward when you are moving. Once you stop, the clock stops, which is kind of a neat mechanic. Okay. I goofed. What is this? Mackerel. This is what fishing is like, I guess. What the heck is that? See? Told you about the time. Let's find out what that was. How do we get to the cabin? Oh. Here we go. Cabin. Messages. Oh, I have to read this whole thing? Morning of the second day of the honeymoon and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Morrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of on the rods. What? He renamed the boat last night Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. I think that was a private message not intended for me to be reading to the world. But what are you gonna do? Okay, this is probably as far as I'm gonna go, maybe? Oh, I just depleted that. Look at me damaging the ocean. See, that's what boats do. They go out and they damage everything. Pull out all the good fish. Then what are we gonna do? You thought this was gonna be a pro boat video? I bet you're shocked right now about the anti-boat sentiment. Look at that little smoke trail coming out of the top, too. What do you think that's doing to the atmosphere? Smoking it up. Okay, that seems like plenty of fish. It's getting dark, dude. I don't want to get the sea madness again. That's a little foreshadowing for later. Probably. Step onto the dock at Greater Morrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan, but I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales, say that 10 times fast, will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go toward improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in return, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Where do I sell the fish? Our local fishmonger will appraise and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. That guy's totally like that raccoon. What's his name? That Animal Crossing guy? I don't know. But he's the mayor and he's always like giving you stuff but putting you in like crippling debt. Anyway, here's the what the heck is that guy's name? Tom Nook. Yeah, he's sort of a low-rent Tom Nook. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. Isn't this a cheery game? You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. Whoa, what happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out there. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay for your fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns and other islands might pay you different, but while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I suggest you work on paying it off first. Let's see what you got. Well, I got this one. It's an excellent mackerel. I will sell it. Oh, did you hear the fish sound it makes when you grab it? It's gross. Okay. It doesn't really take that much off of price, so I guess it's gonna take a while to pay this debt. Mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Why is the mayor running around? Pick up. Okay. The mayor's running down at the docks, picking up random machinery? Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Okay, what's this? Oh, first I want to do this, I think. Can I not do that? Okay. Let's get the old, rod upgraded or whatever. So we can go oceanic. What does for sale mean? Who knows? Okay, shipwright. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks at you briefly before turning back to her work.
Ah.
You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures toward the hole she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Okay, so I just got the research for this baby. The old hydraulic rod. But I do not have nearly enough money. And I don't have money for anything, seems like. These are 100. Yeah. Even these light bulbs. So we're gonna have to go out there and make some more money. Okay. What's going on in here? Encyclopedia. Okay, we caught the blue mackerel, we caught the cod. Okay, sure. What time is it? 6 a.m. or 6 p.m.? I think we better sleep, right? We don't want to get the nighttime scaries. Okay, now it's 6 a.m. make some more money, I guess. So we can get that oceanic rod. How are these guys doing? We got a high stock here, so... Oof. Oh man, we almost didn't make it. Not a very good fisherman yet. You know what? Since we got this excellent high stock here, we're still in medium. Might as well get some more mackerel. Because there's only like not that many fish places we can go. What's going on here? We got low stock of cod in this area. We better let those things repopulate themselves. But let's see what else we can do. This is probably... yeah, this is good. Oh man. Okay. We're gonna have tons of mackerel. That's fine. Keep turning on the light accidentally. Okay. We're gonna get jammed full of mackerel pretty soon. This is gonna be some kind of coastal thing. Oh wait, this is wood. Can we just pick this up, or is that later? Oh, we can't dredge that thing. That's a later thing. Shouldn't be too much later, but can't do it now. It's a shallow. Keep an eye on the time. It's 1 p.m. Better get a bunch here. Ah, it's still shallow. Bunch of stingrays or something. Here we go. This is what we need. Nailed it. Can we rotate this? Oh, we can. Sweet. I didn't know you could rotate them. Got medium. Okay, here we go. It's already 4:30. Better start driving back. If I can get one more mackerel or something, that would be good. But yeah, I'm not gonna fish somewhere that's low. Let's see how much that does for me. Special order. They asked for 1 Gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. Just bring them in when you have them. Gulf flounder and gray eel? You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that for you. I bet they will. So hopefully we just acquired enough money to get a shallow water reel. Oceanic one's expensive. Oh man. Oh, simple skimmer. Weighted line. Strengthened lines can catch larger and deeper fish. Well, we gotta at least do this. And we can rotate it. Okay. Ate up 2 hours of time. Who cares? Okay. Well, obviously we don't have enough money for anything else. So I think it is bedtime. And now we have a shallow thingy, and we can catch the Whatever. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns around and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. You know what? I'm gonna say she's wrong, because I'm getting a lot of fish. Just the person I was hoping to see. You will be sailing out east towards Little Marrow. Or will you be sailing out? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Okay. So I'm gonna have to sail out east. The mayor hands you a small damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. Okay, so if we go look at our whatever, 1 flounder, 1 eel, and they're gonna be shallow. And then this directly to Little Marrow. Is it Marrow or Marrow? No. Okay, so we're just gonna go straight. I don't think we can screw this up. Should be pretty simple. Did we already sleep? Yes, we did. Let's do it. So I think we can fish along the way, because that doesn't actually eat up time, as long as you're not moving. So let's do that. Okay, that's what we needed, right? Flounder and eel. Okay, so that didn't take too much extra time to do. We should probably do this one. This is coastal. I think we need shallow. We better just go in. I don't want this guy complaining about his wet, dripping package expiring. Delivery, let's see here. He tears open a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. Can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. What kind of contraband was this? Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose so, buddy. 25 buckaroos. I was given this old book a few weeks back. It doesn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat any time. I know how lonely it can be. Wow, what a friend. What's this book all about? It's just... oh. You know what? Reading is like a thing that happens passively as you just drive around, and then I guess you get skills or whatever, or knowledge after you read it. So let's see if there's any eels here. Another one of these dang flounders. Okay. Probably should have guessed that from the silhouettes on the water. I'm still gonna be catching them because, you know. Stingray. Oh, here we go. This looks like... oh wait, that's the wood. What am I thinking? So that looks like an eel. It's a piece of wood. Is this gonna say shallow? Probably. over here. This looks like it could be either a piece of wood or some eels. It's more wood. Man, it is getting into the PM. That looks like a bunch of scary sharks. Okay, what could this be? Dude, why is everything that looks like an eel turn out to be a piece of junk? I wonder if I can fish here. No, it's oceanic. But this thing. I feel like it's this, actually. How did I miss this before? That's what I'm talking about. How's this? Oh, jeez. Oh, the thingy's getting harder. Okay. Here we go. We're getting into the nighttime scaries, so we better just go. Can turn a light on just to be safe. I don't really know what happens when you go out at night, but it seems like you hallucinate or something. Okay, fishmonger. We got stuff for your order. Yeah, here we go. Slicing them up. How about that? 42 bucks. Couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Squid only feed at night. You know what nights are like around here. Good luck. I don't want to do that. It sounds scary. That thing was expensive. Okay, we only have almost 200 bucks. So what should we get? Could save up for that oceanic thingy. Or could get this excellent weighted line. What do we got in here? Extra engine. Extra engine sounds pretty nice. But I feel like I remember something else upgrades your engines later. I kind of feel like the smart play is to save up for this hydraulic rod. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or we could go for this thing. But can I sell this? Oh, you can. I could sell this and get better shallow fishing. That actually sounds pretty good. Sell that baby. And then we'll have room for this. How do you like that? It's cutting into my sleep time, but okay, I've read 42% of that book. Did the package. Squid and grouper. I don't know if I want to do that tonight. Maybe though. It's pretty late at night. Let's at least get some good sleep. And then we could fish a whole bunch. What is this saying now? Okay. So we can get a bunch of fish and then probably sell it and then Yeah. And then we can get the squid and the whatever. Just for mackerel? Maybe. Okay, these seem to be fairly profitable. Gold flounder. Let me check what the stock level was at, but that's a low stock. Get some more eels, why not? These things must be oceanic, right? Oh wait, oh, might as well. Something's coastal over here. Yeah, maybe we'll check over here. I think the other one was black grouper or something like that. This is gonna start eating up all my space. If I get some squid though, that would be nice. These pieces of wood really splash around quite a bit on their own. Is this a different town? Oh, this is Little Morrow. Okay. Yeah, I don't want any more of those things. They take up way too much space. I think it's already nighttime. I'm gonna go for some squid. Does this count as nighttime? Yeah, I've got the creepy eye at the top. That's how you know something's about to go down. What is this? Black grouper, and I finished my book. Same time. Imagine that. Okay, hopefully squid don't take up a lot of space. This is totally them. Is it one of each? Okay, we are full up. Stay close to these thingies. Unless I just damaged my boat. Is that enough to satisfy the monger? Have you got any fish for that order? Yes, I do. Leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's ready to go. I just freaking nailed it. Look at that. And I got the 2 squids. This is going to be highly profitable. 94 bucks. Just for 3 fish. That's pretty good. Night fishing is a tall order. Okay. Let's sell the rest of these things. Okay, 200. Not complaining about that. And my loan repayment is coming along nicely. So, I feel like this thing's kind of out of reach. Let's just get another engine. Throw that in there. What the heck just happened? Didn't I buy it? Oh, I was doing the refund button. Okay, that was confusing. Okay, we got 2 engines. A rod that is not terrible. Trawl nets. We're gonna need that eventually. Okay, I say we go for paying off this debt. I like to be in the negative. Sustainable fishing complete. What do I do with this now? Hefty tome and laborious read. It goes into great detail about techniques that can be employed to reduce the impacts of fishing upon fish stocks. Mention something about ensuring a healthy ecosystem for future generations. Well, what am I supposed to do with that book? It just stays there now? Okay. Okay. And wait for another order later. Might as well get some well-deserved rest. Okay, I think we're pretty close. Oh, this thing is fast now. How's this doing? Okay. Get a nice mackerel. It's raining, you know fish love that. Because of the extra water. That's why they love rain. I'm just gonna fish up a storm here and then see if I can get that next story thingy to happen. What the heck happened there? Barbed eel. Is that bad? I feel like I caught a bad thing. A spine broken with sharp angles and crooked curves. A row of teeth bent on revenge. Is this poisonous or something? Like what's happening here? Are they mad that I caught it? Please don't be mad. Mackerel. I feel like that fishmonger guy's gonna be like, put that in the trash, but we'll deal with that when we come to it. Let's see what this is all about. Can I grab these fish? Oceanic. Cannot. It's not gonna fit. Alright. That seems pretty good. What is so green in here? Oh. Barbed eel. Doesn't really tell me why it's bad. Oh, I have a grotesque fish to show the fishmonger. That's nice. He's gonna freak out at how grotesque it is. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. What a creep. Ah, now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it out on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before long. I'll pay you well if you find more. So it was a good thing. And what's this thingy gonna do? I guess I'll put that in storage or something. Definitely not gonna sell it. Oh, look at that debt going down. One more fish, I think. Yeah, we paid that off. $270, not bad. Man is looking at you through a cabin window. His face is one. He's in my cabin window? Excuse me, guy. I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear, I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition you'll want to hear. Wow, that was creepy. But I better bring this thing. They'll probably like try to smell it or something. Okay, throw that there. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood with a spring in his step. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted consent for the shipwright to expand your facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. How about that? Out of debt? And now I have a dry dock. Can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, even superior hulls. We need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects, lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. Got it. Materials assigned towards upgrades will be stored. Don't worry if you only have half of what we need. I never saw this before. So yeah, I need some like wood and metal junk. New business venture, crab pots. Oh, this is cool. I've got one here for you. In fact, it's a bit banged up, but you could get it fixed at the shipwright. Give me that crab pot. Okay. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check on it. Got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Why are there so many crab pots suddenly? It's for 3 days. Should I buy another one? I already have one. I just need to get it fixed up. Yeah, fix this baby. Okay. Let's say repair all. Is that a thing? Now our crab pot is good. Okay. Okay. So we save up for this thing. And let's take this handkerchief to that weird guy. Anything in my storage? That's good. Let's give it a rest though, after we check this. Okay, so we're gonna go out here and take a right. And then we'll see the guy who's after that creepy handkerchief. Oh, I should drop a crab pot too. Okay. I wonder where you're supposed to drop them. First, let's sleep. Starting at 4 p.m. which is the natural time. Fisherman, have you run into a photographer on your travels? She talked to you a few days ago for supplies. I suggested that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. You guys always got something to say. Select the crab pot ability with L and deploy them with Y. They catch things over time, needing repair ever so often. Should I just put it in a random spot? Oh, jeez. Okay. Plenty of crab. Okay. So then we have that thingy. What is this going off? Okay. Yeah, I already know about that. I know about that. Okay. Get to that island. Gotta get that message. Those are fun, right? Messages. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Greater Morrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He's been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He's paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I've never known him to be so superstitious. Well, that little side story is getting foreboding. Anyway. I wonder if I can catch these. I sure can. I got some kind of special mackerel. I guess when you see a yellow thingy on the little meter, that means do that, because you get more better stuff or whatever. Okay. The man is standing in a doorway watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things, art and artifacts, treasures and truths, women's underwear, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. What'd I tell you? And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. His patterns are unmistakable, even after all this time. This handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks and dark depths. Find me these lost relics and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? I accept. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, a music box, and a key. I would encourage you to ask around towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. What's that workshop all about? The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. Go inside. It's locked. Okay, we'll forget about it then. Okay, so now we can pick up junk. Finally. If we find anything good, that will be the guy that we go back to. Start dredging this thing. What am I supposed to do? Oh, jeez. Oh. Press Y? Oh, okay. Whew. I had no idea what to do for a second. Oh, I got a ring. Oh, a gold ring. Guy's gonna be excited. Let's check one more spot and then... Yeah, we can't go back to that guy now because it's too late. I think this will give me the wood though. Okay, shapes in the deep. Looks like pieces of wood. That was a little bit better than the first time. Oh, you can keep dredging this? Might as well. Okay, I depleted it. I feel less bad about depleting junk versus... Oh man, this is getting way too scary. Oh man, what is that glowy thing over there? It's gotta be good. Tusked grouper? Oh man, that creep at the town is gonna love that. Oh, that's my crab bot. Okay. Ooh, crashed into the buoy. It's getting pretty late. Oh yeah, everyone wants to talk to me now. Look at this tusked grouper, dude. You're gonna love it. That's it? We didn't want to talk about it? How about this baby? Okay. We should give the wood to the old shipwright. If you wanted to get a bit more out of your engines, take a look through the book on the house. Okay, we got a book to read. That's good. Oh, I think we need to go to the dry dock, though, to give this lumber. Is that a thing? Yeah, dry dock. You can store whatever you have right here at the dry dock. Select an upgrade to begin adding materials to it, so we can get rod spaces, net spaces, engine spaces. Kind of feeling rod spaces, honestly. We need some metal scraps and a bolt of cloth. Alright, then let's talk to all these people. What is it? Do you know any shipwrecks around here? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Morrow where the current carries in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. Can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. Okay. And we can see that little pink column of light back there, so that's creepy. Builder. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's peaceful. It's gotta be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away for a while, maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. It's not so bad here. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit too. Just stack it up at Steel Point. When you have anything, I'll pay you when the job's done. I have to take this stuff directly to Steel Point? Better start reading that book. Pursuits. Search for relics. Pretty sure I got... Oh. Key, music box, ring. I have a ring. I still want to check that. Deliver the materials to Steel Point. Okay. Steel Point is going to be out to the left. Encyclopedia, Tusked Grouper. Okay. Let's take a nap. Or a proper sleep. First, I would say... Let's check the ring guy. And then we can come back and get the crabs. And then we can look for any junk in the water. Namely, lumber and metal. And we could do some fishing along the way. I didn't mean to do that. Take a look at these trinkets. Do not bother me with common clutter. I hear that the trader in Little Morrow deals with such trivialities. Oh. He didn't like my trinkets. But I'll take my trivialities to Little Morrow. Or is it Marrow? I'll never figure it out. Does Marrow have 2 R's? It must. Okay, we'll call it Marrow. For the rest of these videos, it's Big Marrow and Little Marrow. This should be good. An old iron chain? That doesn't seem useful. This has got to be good, though. Bronze belt buckle. Okay. Metal scrap. Metal scrap is good. time does go up when you're doing this. That was only when you're moving. Oh no, we don't have room for this. You know what? We would have room if we just move this over. Totally had room. Okay. We're starting to get the nighttime scaries again. I do want to take that junk to the little marrow. This seems like something good. Oh, this is going to be an excellent squid. Snag squid. It makes a like bad noise when you catch something unique, but I think it's actually good, right? Man, this is going to be too scary. Better get to a light. Forgot to get that crab trap. We definitely don't have room. Uh-oh, uh-oh, what was that? Common crab. Stuff started swirling around my boat. That was really unsettling. Okay, this has got to be useful. What's going on in here? Encyclopedia. Common crab, whatever. Okay. Okay, we have things for the order. What is that? There's going to be one of these? The fiddler crab is huge. Okay, let me just sell this thing. Can we not? Oh, okay, we gotta get out of this part. What am I doing? Okay. Oh, we got another book. Rods, reels, and rigs. Okay, what do you think about this thing, dude? You're gonna love that. Okay. Shipwright maybe? No. Dry dock. So I think we have metal scrap for this. We just need the cloth. And then, the, island rebuilding, I think we needed two scraps. We gotta find 2 lumbers. Other than that, I think we just need to bring a bunch of this stuff to the little marrow. And then we probably get enough money for one of them oceanic hydraulic reels. So let's go and do that. Hope this thing gets a fiddler crab in a second. I guess I should get a bunch more crab pots and just put them everywhere. But let's pawn off our trinkets on this guy first. And then we gotta look for some lumber. Grieving father. Hello, is everything okay? You know any shipwrecks around here? Well, yes, you see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere, one of those wrecks, all alone in the cold, dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle. I definitely have that. Okay, I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's a chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. Well, I got it, dude. You give the belt buckle to the man. This is his. Oh, thank you. Bless you, you've returned it to me. Please take this. It's not any money to pay you, but it might hold some value to you. That's good. You got a little upgrade, doohickey. Okay, do you know about any strange occurrences? I don't get out a lot anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on, but I do remember the old mayor in his final days. What an awful sight it was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry over and over, begging anyone who would listen, howling it to the wind. These days I almost feel like I understand. I'd better go, dude. That was intense. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that? No, I don't believe we met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? I sure do. Look at this sweet ring. And this iron chain. And that's about it. Okay. Let's go ahead and go. So we need 2 pieces of wood. Oh, this is our wood right here. And if we bring that along with the scrap to that other island, then that lady can have a house. Okay. And there was some over here too, I think. This might be scrap though, but we'll see. Yes, this is scrap. We need lumber. Let's see if there's any lumber over here. I always have to get some rings out of the deep. Okay, I read a book too. Got some earrings. Is that one of the thingies for that creepy guy? That better be some lumber right there. Would be perfect. Okay. For now, we'll leave it. So we can deliver all of the required materials to this thingy. The old material pile. We've delivered all the necessary materials. We should let the builder know. Okay, so I got rid of all that junk. Should I sleep? Why don't I just sleep here? Seems like a good place to rest. Because then I can get the rest of that dredging stuff and still get back without having a scary time. Maybe we'll have room to fish, but maybe not. What the heck? I got another research part? Excellent. Okay, what was this? Goblet? Who doesn't love a good goblet? Jeez, there's so much. There's other stuff over here too. Is this cloth? Oh man, if this is cloth, then we are in good shape. Bolt of cloth. Oh, this is good. Okay. Once again, ooh, what is that? I don't think we got room for it though. Too loaded up on materials. Let's stop here for another little nap. So I'm going to take all of the wood and metal that I have and just put it on random upgrades on the dry dock. And I should see how much money I have after all this. We got another one of those bottles with the ominous message. No, it wasn't. That was my crab trap. But we should keep an eye out for one of those messages, because that little story is getting interesting. Okay, so let's do this first. So for this thingy, we can absolutely get this. Oh man, but if we purchase this upgrade, we won't have enough for that cool thing. Let's just wait. Net spaces, no. Engine upgrades, yes. Okay, once again, don't want to purchase it yet. What do you do with these research parts? I forget. Research, here we go. So we got that. Okay. Oh, this is good too. Let's go ahead and do that. Now we can also get a flexible fishing pole. The next one will be an anti-tangle line. Or a heat-resistant line from when we need to fish in volcanoes. Oh, there's other research things we could have done too. Especially this. That would have been a smart idea. Wow. Efficient crab pot. I think my crab pot's probably broken now, honestly. You've done it? Well, no sense in wasting time. Let's get moving. Oh, I have to take her there? What? She's just like a piece of luggage in here. Good riddance to you, Greater Marrow. I'm outward bound. Okay, but this I can offload some materials for as well. Okay. Let's do a scrap. And then I think we can put a bolt of cloth on nets. Okay, we have some trinkets to give to the trinket guy. So we're looking here in our pursuits. Key in the Narrows. Music box, ring, necklace. Okay, it's nothing good. Okay, take the builder to the place. I think... Oh my god, it's already 9:45. Okay. Let's go sell that. Oh, we better get that crab trap. Crab trap, then I say we sell the stuff on Little Marrow. Look at the fiddler crab. I'll put it next to the lady. And then I probably should pick up the trap as well. And you know what? Oh man. I don't want the crabs to get, like, old. So let's just sell them real quick. We'll do the trinkets next time, but... Fishmonger... And I have the crabs. These'll do. Glad you got some use out of that old pot. You can always buy more here or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. One final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of those mutants? I think they get sick. Well, perhaps, but I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish, any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. Dude, I'm always giving you mutant fish, and you don't even say anything. Okay. Let's get back out there. See if we can make it over to the other place. Should probably plop that crab trap down somewhere. Oh wait, I gotta fix that thing first, right? So not now. Okay. And we didn't get the hydraulic rod, but we should. That'll be after we get back, I guess. Yes, this'll do. Thank you, fella. Give me a short while to get things built here. You're welcome to come back anytime. She reaches into her toolbox and pulls out a handful of components. Take these, always good to have on hand. Oh, dude, I got a lot of research parts suddenly. So that'll go into engines for sure. It's 3 o'clock. Let's rest it up. Head back to Marrow. Hey, have I read that book yet? Okay, then we gotta read this one. Okay. What else is in here? Encyclopedia, it's got the crabs, whatever. Search for relics and find a weird fish. Sure. Yeah, if we see any weird fish on the way back, be sure to grab them. But basically we want to sell that stuff, fix the crab trap, get a new ocean rod or whatever. Yeah. Life of a fisherman. $35 for a goblet? I'm in the wrong business. It's terrible. I'm in the business of goblet finding and selling. Don't see any weird fish yet, but those are usually at nighttime. Yeah, let's do some researching and let's get some new stuff. Okay, so research. Did the rod research. I say we do engine research. Potentially pots. Because I can't do nets yet. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Hardy crab pot. Okay, so the research is done. I have like $500, so let's get one of these. But let's see, weighted line. How much is this guy? 75. We can do a simple skimmer plus. Ooh, we could do one of these. We can do one of these later. So for now, let's just sell this. Because later we can get this that'll also do shallow. And let's put this oceanic thing in here. And then what do we got going in here? Improved outboard engine. So let's like sell the old one. We have a peculiar one, and we have a rusty one. Let's get rid of this rusty garbage and then buy the nice one. We gotta repair that crab pot. Okay. Alright, what do we even have to do next then? We gotta read our book. Search for some more relics and get some weird fish. Maybe we should go. No, we better just sleep. Not trying to get scared in the night. Alright, I guess we'll just go fishing. And crabbing. Oh man, my boat is pretty quick. not really a fish guy, but it seems like a good place to crab up. Seems fine. It's whaler. Got low stock there. Now we're fishing. I want to get some deep water fish. Oh my god. Can I catch an orca? Oh, there's freaking orcas in here. Oh, they made a cute sound. Was not expecting that. I'm just lost. I don't know where I'm going. This orca's got me all mixed up. Here we go. I just depleted this shark. That's pretty messed up. If I can't even fit it in here, that'd be disturbing. Okay. So this will be at least for money, and if we get a lot of money, we can purchase some of those upgrades that I got all of. Ew, what is that? A lumpy mackerel. That creep probably wants to taste that one and see what happens. Okay. So we did satisfy another pursuit on accident. And then if we get a bunch of money, we can do stuff like what was it? Get better nets and something else. I think there was 2 upgrades we got the parts for, but we didn't have money enough. Let's go to this guy. Yes, we got a mutant. Any aberrant will suffice. I suspect they're all the same underneath. Oh, we're supposed to get a bunch of these or something? The fishmonger takes the aberrated fish from you. He clutches it close to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy body. This guy's a creep, but he gave me a lot of money, so what are you gonna do, you know? How much is this freaking shark? Collect? Oh, I got more of these. Sweet. Sounds like the faintest whispering. You listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please, sell what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature. Quickly now. What does that mean he's gonna deal with it? Okay, sharks give you a lot of money. Alright, we got 300. That's pretty good. Fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear the heavy scraping of a metal bar sliding across it. He's gonna do unnatural stuff with that fish. I am certain of it. Okay. So here we can definitely get some rod spaces. And that is good. So what am I supposed to do? Purchase upgrade. And then this could also do. Net is going to be wood and fabric. Need some wood for the light. Okay. Oh yeah, we should go back to research. And let's see, we could get something there. Oh, this will probably be good. Do I want to go refined outboard or twin prop engine? This speeds it up more. But this takes up 4 squares. And this is a 3Z, which I can probably squeeze in easier. Or I could do a rod. No, I don't need these because I haven't even visited any exotic places yet. It's gotta be this. Okay, so we have a refined outboard for purchase. Okay. Let's just see what it looks like. Okay. Not bad. What's going on in here? Got the lumpy. Almost finished a book. And in terms of pursuits, all we gotta do is look for relics. I say we do one more, get some fish, get some money, and maybe put in some outboard motors. Maybe at the end of the day, check that crab trap. Kind of looking oceanic today. Or if we can find any, what do you call it? Treasure and whatnot. Oh, here it is. We got a trophy. That'll bring in some money. It's depleted now, though. There's gonna be no sharks left after I'm done. That's gotta be oceanic, right? No, it's coastal. Oh, it's grotesque. That guy's gonna love it. He's gonna lock the door after he looks at it. It did say the backs. Oh. Is this lumber? Oh, this is good. Definitely want to dredge this. Okay. is full? Or empty, is what I mean. This could be something interesting. But I don't have the equipment for that. Oh, is that a whale skeleton I just saw? It's pretty shallow. Okay. This has got to be something good. I don't know if this will easily fit, but let's try. Oh. Nice. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. We'll have lots of money. I'll go around the treacherous rocks. And then we can take a peek in the crab trap. What is this? Is that it? It is. I got totally disoriented there. Big marrow. Oh, we passed the crabs. Too late. We're not doing the crabs tonight. Okay, so definitely go fishmonger. Blinding headache today. Did you come by yesterday? I don't recall. What can I do for you? I got some more weird fish to mess you up. Dang, there's $100. Okay, so that's 400. Then let's put this where it needs to go. Does this need any more? No. I can't even put stuff on this? Dang. I guess we'll keep that. I could put it in my storage, actually. Which is not a bad idea. Alright, then... let me just check this real quick. We read the book, that's good. I think the next thing we'll have to do is, like, look for treasure behind this island in the scary spot. But let's see what we can do about these motors and whatnot. Got a good feeling about these engines. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Alright, can I flip this around is the real question. Is that gonna work? Well, let's put it back for now, but what we'll do... hold on, hold your horses on that. Do I want the peculiar one, or the improved? This is 14, this is 15. So sell this guy. Can I sell it? I guess I'll just put it in storage. Okay, X. And then if I move this over... can I not do that? Okay. Then buy one of these and put it there. And now we really got something. The other thing I wanted was this, but that's not gonna be good enough. We could buy one of these again. Or we could just not care about shallow fish right now. That's pretty good. So, in terms of goals, I think it's gonna be looking for some more treasure. Because, yeah, this is the main thing. I don't even know where these places are. But I think that's pretty good for like a first day. Okay. Spine. Yes, that's the map. Stellar Basin, there's definitely some treasure to be found there and some there. There's like one in each of these, it sounded like. Marrows, Gale Cliff, Stellar Basin, Twist. Yeah, okay. So there's like a piece of good treasure in each of the archipelagos or whatever. And, yeah, I gotta find the treasure there. But, I mean, the boat is pretty well upgraded. Happy with that. My debt from the beginning is paid off to this creepy mayor. I'm all rested. I think that's pretty good. How the heck do we save this thing? There we go. Save and quit. So that was a pretty relaxing little, fishing adventure with plenty of story to go along with it. Yeah, we'll continue later, I guess. Good night.